Now it's time to plan a crucial part of your application. Identify and organize the data required by the application. Data can come from a variety of places, including relational databases, Appian processes, Salesforce, and other web services. Appian can import your data model and any existing data through record types by connecting directly to your data source. Appian can also easily connect with external systems. As you think about the required data in your application, decide if your application will need to interact with an external system. If so, you will need to create outbound integrations or inbound web APIs in Appian. This can be done by creating integration objects, connected system objects, or web APIs. Our application planning will largely focus on managing data from a relational database. But regardless of where the data comes from, you should define your data during application planning in the same way. Your data model likely is defined or can be defined using an Entity Relationship Diagram, or ERD. If you don't have an existing data schema in place, it may be helpful to identify the data needed by different groups to complete their tasks, to help you define the data structures you will need. Recall from the previous lesson that each group's primary tasks were defined as part of the group identification. For example, we know the Acme registrar will add new vehicles to the corporate fleet. In order to do that, the registrar will need to record the vehicle's make, model, year, color, and VIN, among other things. All of these are data fields related to the vehicle and can be grouped into a vehicle entity. We also know the mechanic will need to document each maintenance request. To do that, each request needs a unique number. Other required data fields include the request date, requester name, maintenance issue, and so on. All of these fields can be grouped into a maintenance entity. A simple table format can work well for documenting your data structures. This example table documents the field names that will be stored in the vehicle entity. We can also identify the type of value that each field contains. For example, the category, make, and model are text fields, while the mileage and year are integer fields. You should also think about the relationships among these data entities. In the Acme Auto application, vehicle and maintenance data are linked through a unique vehicle ID, which will be automatically generated each time a new vehicle is added to the fleet. This vehicle ID is called the primary key. This primary key can be used to query related data from another table. Later on, we'll use record types to create a data model of our application that leverages the tables already in place. Record types are design objects that allow you to view and act on data. They are used to logically group together related data. You can use Appian record types to establish relationships between tables in your database in order to quickly and easily access data across them. Now is a good time to locate all the data sources and verify or request access. Don't wait until after you've started creating the application. A final piece of advice: do not finalize data structures until you have finalized reporting requirements, which are explained in a later lesson. Report content design can impact the data structure. Once you've outlined your data structures down to the field value level, determine where this data resides and that you can access it. Then you're ready to take the next step, which is designing the records that will provide users with a way to interact with the data.